Now that Kevin has sold his '57 Ford F100, he needs a new ride to drive on the Hot Rod Power Tour for 2022. Introducing the most aggressive build on our channel to date, taking two non-driving, field-sitting trucks, making one lowered, relatively rust-free, all one color, running and driving 5th Gen Ford F100. We've renamed this series to the F100 Day Challenge.
Well, I didn't video that excursion, but we got part of Plan B/C/D. Friends, he's not happy that I'm here. Anyway, we'll see how this works out. Okay, so here's part of why I bought this truck. This one drops just a little bit, but God, night. So it's going to take some work to get it off the trailer. It took some work to get it on the trailer. Thank God for this. Because one of the other challenges of loading it was, oh, yeah, where the steering column used to be. Yep. Nada. Nyet. Nothing. Anyway, so Plan B/C/D has to do with this. Only it's going to have a shorter this. And I don't know. We're going to put something together that will make it on the Power Tour, since the 57 is gone. And this is part of that puzzle. And I think right now I've got, let's just call it an even 100 days. Let's just call this the 100-day challenge. The Hindsight Engineering 100-day challenge. Yeah. Hey, the old van did great pulling it. Ain't no wonder why I heard a rattle. It would help if I closed the doors. Anyway, the old van did good. It's sitting kind of awkward right now, so it looks like it's squatting, but this thing's got the engine and training in it, so it's not light. And the big E tray 50 did a pretty good job. Tailgate's even in pretty decent shape except for this. And for any of you all who have tried to straighten the tailgate like that, that's some work right there. But I think I can do it. But I think my other tailgate's in better shape than this. This bed would be a good builder. You'd almost need to put that sucker up on the frame machine to pull it. That is some real steel, my friends. Well, it's in the shop. Getting it off the trailer was a little tricky, and getting it in because of that no steering column thing. But we got it. I got it. I just used the winch to slowly let it down. Both of these tires are going down. That one goes down. The left front one goes down quick. This one will be down here in about another half an hour. So, time to evaluate and see how things are going to go here. I'll take a peek underneath it. I know it needs cab mounts in the front for sure. Let's see what we got. Yeah. yeah, it's, if you can see that, I got a light, but it's casting all kinds of shadows, but the cab mounts collapsed on the front, which is no big deal, as long as I can get them. And they're not, you know, stuck on a boat from China off the coast of California. So this thing should not be sitting this low. It's collapsed probably about an inch, maybe more. Let's see what we got over here in the rocker. Yeah. Doesn't look too bad. I knew I was going to have to put floors in it. Doesn't look bad. Really don't look bad at all. So I get a front mount, some floor pans. I don't know Ford transmissions, but it's kind of automatic, and as it looks, I'm guessing it's a C4. And I'm only saying that because it looks tiny. So, yeah. Got some headers. Look at that header laying against that cross member. I don't know why that is, but all that stuff will be gone. I'm pulling that out. Unless the guy said that it spun when he bought it at the end of last year or middle of last year, but I wouldn't doubt. I mean, it's been sitting out in this field. Here's the other floor. It's been sitting out in this field. That cab mount's collapsed too. Bottoms of the fenders and the inner rockers got a cross member that's shot here with that floor, but I can splice that in. That won't be too bad. The cab corners are actually pretty good too. Anyway, it sat out in the field with the hood closed, but no carb on it. So I can't believe that it's actually going to be good, but I don't know. It's coming out, I know that, so we'll figure out the rest later. But all in all, the underside of this thing, the underside of this cab, doesn't look too bad. Sorry about the shitty views. I got this light on, and it's casting all kinds of shadows. So, the adventure continues. I'm gonna get some parts ordered and see if I can get them here. This part of the cab corner is Shotsky, but to be honest with you, I will probably trim this right along here so it doesn't hold crap again. I don't know. We'll see. But it's got some problems. I would just leave it patinaed, but I'm going to have parts from two different color trucks on here, and I don't like that. If it was like my 57 and it was all just one color of patina, I love that. But this situation will not be that way. Because, yeah, I guess I could try to, I don't know if I could simulate this paint. I don't know. If I could, that wouldn't be a bad idea, to simulate the paint on the bed, on the other bed that I put on it. If this one was in better shape, I'd just cut it down. Because the floor is in amazing shape. The bed floor on this thing is awesome. I can't believe how good its shape it's in. There's not even hardly any dents in it. It's not all wavy. It's not all rusted out. Yeah, it's got a lot of crap in it right now. What's this? Oh, is that something going on there? Oh, no. No, it's just something on it. Thought it might have been rusted through right there. No, it's just some crud on it. Probably some kind of super strange mold that I just stuck my fingers in. You know, it's okay. It'll be fine. But my plan is to use this bed floor with the short bed. I don't know if it's going to be notched or not, but I've got 8 feet of bed floor to use for a 6-foot short bed. So, this is going to be a lot. But now that I'm thinking about just maybe trying to copy the patina onto the bed, I don't know. We'll see. Thoughts are running wild. I need to get some cab floor and front cab mount parts going so I can get that done first. So what do you do when you've only got like 3.5 months to build a truck from scratch? You best get your booty moving. I don't know if you can see that back there, but that is an engine and a transmission in the back of my van. That worked out really good, actually. Let's see what we got. Took a little drive today to take care of some business. Go down and see Larry at Import Masters. And guess what he had? Larry's building a little ride for the Power Tour also. And I talked about it a little bit, but we're going to have some videos on that thing. It's going to be a beast. But what this is the engine out of that beast that he was going to discard. And in true Kevin fashion, we don't discard nothing. So, we're not looking for speed in this ride, at least not to start with, all right? We're looking for reliability. We have a 26-ish 100-mile trip to do in June, which will guaranteed be the first trip that this truck takes. So let's at least have some reliability. Larry rebuilt this engine. I want to say, I mean, it's been a while. And it came out of a 92 F-150. What it is a 306 with a 5-speed. So it'll be perfect for this ride. It should be perfect for the Power Tour. Hoping to get 17 miles to the gallon. God, that's what I'm hoping. So we'll see. I don't know much about the engine other than it ran well. And the transmission, I think, has a lot of new stuff, new clutch, new other stuff in it. So, and look at this thing hanging right here. Yeah, that looks like a AC compressor. Wouldn't that be weird? Yeah, I can't expect to have that done by June, but I'd just be happy if the damn truck's running by June. So this is what's going in it. Yeah, it should bolt in fairly easily. Won't have to do a bunch of mods. I'm looking forward to it. And, you know, the 57 had a manual trans in it. And I think it'd be kind of cool if this one does too, at least for now. This 302, don't know anything about it. Don't even know if it spins. The transmission that's in it, don't know anything about it. This, I know all about. So, yeah, going with this. Gonna try to keep the fuel injection. Larry and I talked about that. And I've got a tank that I bought for the 57 a long time ago when I was going to move the tank to the back under the bed between the frame rails. I'm going to drag that tank back out. It's brand new. And I think that is going to be the tank for this ride. So, let's see. Yeah, so stick around. When I keep saying this ride, I don't know if I was clear or not as to what this ride is. So the ride is going to be part this. I'm putting together two trucks and making one. I don't dislike long beds in this body style. I actually like the long beds better if it's a 4-wheel drive, but if it's 2-wheel drive, I prefer a short bed. So, when I say this ride, I want to be clear that everybody knows what we're talking about, or what I'm talking about. And I think I've done a video on this truck before. I think Mark did. But I just want to be sure and clear that when I see this ride in this truck, it's not as much that truck in the shop that I drug home. It's going to be a lot of pieces from it, because it's this truck that I'm talking about. So, this truck. I'd open the door and show you, but the door will literally fall off. So, I don't know if you noticed, but the hood on the truck that I drove home is the same color as this truck, which would have been awesome. But this is it. So hang with me on this, and let's see if we can build a truck for the Power Tour in June in 100 days.